Peace, peace, peace. StereoPHiX 888. This channel is about recovery and ascension from the box that we live in. Because they got us in a box. Straight up. Straight up, man. I'm just saying. Excuse the outburst. Excuse the outburst. Okay? This channel right here, man, you've just stumbled onto something powerful. Something powerful for you and me. Okay? We're doing this through creativity, knowledge of self, and lifestyle. I got some stuff, man. Some stuff I gotta get off of here right now. Okay? Because, you know what? It's wild, like, you ever have a homie, right? They're there for you every time you want to call and go get that bag and go get into something. You know, they're there. Or they're there every time you want to follow them. Okay? Well, why is it, right, Maxine? Why is it that when you're on something else, they ain't even got the time of day for you? Why is that? Why is it that if you're just trying to share a piece of information with them or something positive, why is it that they're not interested at all and they can't even respond to you? Well, check this out, man. What's going to happen here is by the time that you realize, and you will realize, because what I'm doing is, you can't not notice it. You will know. Here, what I'm getting at is you will know. So, by the time you decide that you want to be supportive, it'll be too late. I just don't understand, man. It don't make sense. You support the bullshit, but have no time for anything else. Hit up the comments if you can relate. You know what I'm saying? And what's wild is the person I'm talking about in my life, they won't even see this video. I pray they do, and maybe they call me. Anyway, yo. Also, let me change tones real quick. Something else to put in the comment, yo. How many of y'all picked up some food off the floor and just ate it that you just dropped? At your crib, out in public, whatever. I know I do. Shit. I ain't scared of what's on the ground. God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. As long as they ain't falling some shit or something, you know? Right? Right. How many of y'all drop a french fry on your kitchen floor, pick it up and eat it? You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comment. Put that thing in the comments, yo. Alright. We start off by just saying, respect your elders, yo. We got a big problem brewing in this society right now. We don't see the value in the source of our genetic code. Is that what this is? Yo, in my recovery, I decided I have a particular family member I'm blessed enough to still have around at this point. I'm going to find an opportunity to pick their mind, get some stories, because this is going to segue into what I want to talk about right now. They knew my father. when I was too young to know my father. So, going into what I want to talk about here is that, in case y'all wondering, and this is for the song My Trigger, you know, and everything, I come from a multiracial background. My dad was a mixed man as well. Okay? He was half, let's just say half. He was black, white, Bolivian, Egyptian, Native American. My mother, Croatian, and English. Here's what I really want to get at, man. I appear the way I do, right? I never saw racial divides until I went to prison. But here's the weird thing. I was in that predicament coming up of not being white enough for the white kids, not being black enough for the black kids. And you can imagine the culture shock when I hit the prison yard. Look, man, when I was 19, I got shot in the cheek here, but my father passed away 2 months later from leukemia. I witnessed it all. I witnessed him expire. Well, no, I didn't witness him expire, but I witnessed him deteriorate in the hospital. And going forward, I lacked a male role model. More specifically, I lacked a male father figure. I was raised by hip-hop and my friends. You know, I lost my virginity at 19 to a prostitute. I mean, how was I? The only way to learn to have a relationship was trial and error, right? Because me starting out, that was a non-emotional act. Anyway, but yeah, I never got to know my father as an adult. There was a lot of things that he could have taught me about himself that would have in turn taught me about myself, but he was from a different era. So when I had my sex ed class and I was uncomfortable talking about it, he asked me to write a report about it, where I would think it would be more like maybe he could break the ice by talking about something, and he was unable to. A great man nonetheless, but just he couldn't open up to me, or he couldn't find a way to. I couldn't find a way to open up to him. I didn't know how to. And before we got a chance, he was gone. But we made peace before he died. The last time I saw him, we did. However, I didn't understand how not at peace I was. So, the main things I'm trying to touch on are that, for one, race doesn't even exist. We are all different shades of khaki, basically. I mean, if you look at me, and just peep game on that right there, well, maybe it's a little hard to tell. I'm like three different shades myself. But anyway, that's an illusion. And America is one of the only places where it's like really a stressed on thing. Like most places, they don't even see that about a person. So anyway, it's my story. But from as far as addiction and stuff goes, I needed a male father figure, and I needed a male role model. And you know, we need more Michael Jordans, man. We need more Michael Jacksons. Regardless of whatever they want to, however they want to smear their names or whatever they want to say about any these individuals, man. Bill Cosby, you know, it's like, I don't know. This sucks, man. It's like leave. Put them if what they say is true, put him behind bars, but maybe leave his legacy intact because of what he stood for. I mean, shit, man. How many? I don't know. I looked up to DMX and shit, right? And I still do, but I didn't understand. I lacked the awareness and the perception and the consciousness and understanding to grasp what I needed to at the time. Yeah. Moving forward, man, let me just also say, let's take care of our women, y'all. A good friend of mine just had a daughter. My brother has a daughter. And we were just talking about how it's a blessing to be able to bring a woman into this world with knowledge itself, because this world needs that. You know, the earth, the mother earth, we're about to enter the year of 9. 2025 equals 9. A 9 is nothing but a 1 that's pregnant. Think about it. 9 months to conceive. Women are the creators that are more in tune to the spiritual world than men often. And we need, let's just say, man, don't ever act like you don't need them, or or that they shouldn't be respected for all of the capacities in which they exist. Why do you think a person might say, she's my world, she's my whole world? Because she's your earth. You know what I'm saying? You plant the seed in the earth. Anyway, we're in a spiritual war, we know this. But here's the thing. There's a saying, right? As above, so below. So, this is reflected in nature. This is reflected in us versus the macro. This is the micro. Well, here's something else to think about. As above, so below. Spiritual war. Look at what's going on here right now. There's wars all over, right? Well, so it's a spiritual war. As above, so below. Must be going on up there too, right? So don't be surprised, man. And just try to stay woke. Try to stay woke, man. And as long as we're in the grips of being slaves to self, we're losing that war. You know, the last thing I wanted to say here is that it's much more dope content to come. I'm kind of on a late night transmission right now, sending it to y'all, but Nothing but love, nonetheless. Just had to touch on some topics. Had to put that out there so y'all could get another piece of me and more understanding. And that's about it, man. Shit. Just keep your eyes peeled. Awareness is everything, man. Awareness is everything. And yeah. Learn from our elders. Take care of our women. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. It's a spiritual war. Everything's a mirror, man. Everything is a mirror. And it's all a reflection. And it's just such a beautiful thing to be able to just exist and not be consumed with the idea of, man, I need to go get more dope. Like, this is where I want to reside. This is what I can only hope and wish for all my brothers and sisters who are going through this, man. So you can just rest. So you can rest. And then assemble your universe. Place everything where you want it to be. Because the beautiful thing is, that's your inherent ability. That's your right. You have the right to create, to demolish if necessary, and rebuild. So, anybody who's not rocking with you, you don't gotta keep reaching for them, because that's all that you're doing is reaching. And living in the ego too. Who cares, man? Be unapologetically yourself. And once you love yourself, like I love myself, I can't help but love others. So, and it's a beautiful thing, because it's like you don't gotta focus on nobody else but yourself. It's all a byproduct, man. All the good shit. So, your only job is to look inward. That's your only job, man. Wherever you are out there. Rehab, on the street corner, in the park, in the back of a car, driving, whatever. Put everything aside and just exist and look inward. I'm here. This is what I'm here for. This is what I am here for. I'm here for y'all. And by doing that, I'm here for me. And we're all part of the same oneness anyway. LNRs, yo. LNRs. Shout outs to my spirit guides. Shout out to Redman. Just dropped a dope ass album. Muddy Waters too. I grew up on that shit right there. On that ish. Shout out to the whole AZ. The whole AZ, baby. The Bird City, Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Yep, we about to do this. Yep. Yes, we are. Alright.